Hello and welcome, all my beautiful vibrant hearts and ephemeral souls. So I am getting the guidance to do like a timing reading. So let's figure out what we're even deciding the timing of. Excuse me. All right. This way you can see if this resonates with you or not. The world in reverse. Some of you are like, I want the cycle to be done. I feel it so heavily. I'm just like, ah. The world usually shows the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. So that would be Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Some of you, it's like, you know, those are signs that are known for being stubborn. So there's kind of an energy of like, I want to do it my way and my timing, and I want it when I want it. Like, I want this to happen the way I need. A lot of you have been on a journey to surrender control over the when, and to a certain extent the how, and maybe the with whom, but mostly the first two. The Hanged Man reverse. You've been in a period of pause. This is Pisces energy. It's been tough too, because see how the fire is out, it's smoldering here? There's something where it's like, I feel like you've been passionless about this for quite a while. You've kind of had to like slog through it. Spirit is acknowledging that. The Magician. The entire time you have been manifesting, first 2 cards out are major arcana, and we have one at the bottom of the deck. Gemini and Virgo showing up. So now we got a lot of mutable vibes. Things have been, you know, and that can indicate that things have moved from like stagnancy and are moving into, well, movement finally, right? Things are finally changing. So the entire time you have been manifesting, see how we have the mountains way in the background? Mountains always indicate challenges and obstacles. You've been getting slowly, step by step, farther away from the challenging, what I'm getting is like the challenging life or aspects of your life that you've been seeking to excise, you've been seeking to get rid of. It has been a power of the mind kind of situation. Your mind has been doing all the work, but it's been incremental, it's been slow, and it feels like you haven't seen a lot of progress in your actual reality. So you have to kind of wonder, am I just like being Delulu? Am I playing mind games with myself? Am I just playing with myself? Anyway. The 6 of Wands. You are about to have the victory, and it's about to become very obvious with the 6 of Wands. Other people might be witnessing this. Other people might be kind of seeing you growing. We have the Apple here, which is on the Temperance card in this deck. So this could be a very public, like, demonstration of healing. Again, there's patience, right? And it feels like this is obvious. Whatever ends up coming in, this is going to be very clearly like, okay, this all was going somewhere. Okay, I have been making progress. And it feels like it's restoring, yeah, your faith in the divine, but actually your self-confidence in your process. Because whatever this is, this may have gone differently than you expected. We also have the chocolate bar here, which is on the Ace of Wands in this deck. So like a lot of you have kind of, it feels like you had, again, passion for this, and then it stalled out, but you've had to stick with it, or you had passion for something you're reaching for, and you've been blocked for it from a while. So it's kind of like it's been waning, like there's a smoldering effect, right? Excuse me, there's like a smoldering effect. So now it's kind of like picking back up again. You're like, oh, it's go time. Okay. Like that's actually happening. A lot of you guys had kind of started to abandon hope or give up on the idea that this could be for you. The 4 of Wands in reverse. Some of you, this is about getting a home. But for a lot of you, when the 4 of Wands comes out reverse, because upright, this is the card of like union, celebration, marriage, family, you're brought together as soul family. Reversed, this is where you could be dismantling those things. You could be dismantling something that was going to bring you stability, or this could be, you know, something that used to bring you joy. But it's always for the greater purpose of, it's like a personal victory, right? And that's really what the 4 of Wands is all about. There's something where you're able to kind of acknowledge like, yeah, you know what? I said no to this thing that I used to love. Or you know what? I had to let go of this place and these people. But the result is I got what I wanted, or I'm getting what I want, right? I showed up for myself. I did this, right? I made this happen. There's a very personal element with the 4 of Wands in reverse, and that's why I think there's a silver lining when that card comes out reversed. It's saying, yep, I had to let go of all this stuff. I had to dismantle my happiness. I had to let go of all these people who just don't align with this version of myself I want to be, or this version of my life I want to live. But you know what? As a result, now I'm getting it. And so while this tends to be a little more sort of internalized and quiet and, you know, personal, pairing it with the 6 of Wands really shows me that there's very, again, apparent victory here, right? So this is where you're getting something that you want. It's very, very clear, and it may become clear to other people as well. You guys, the hairs, the flyaway hairs today. It may become clear to other people as well. It's kind of like you're emerging. I feel like you've been cutting away what's not you, what's not your happiness, and you're emerging, and it's very clear as you come out the other side of this, who you are, what makes you happy, what you stand for. There is no hemming and hawing, like, at all. So I'm going to actually pull a timing card for when you can kind of expect to see like this. Some of you are, you're rounding the bend on the last little bits of this transformation or this process, and you're about to see it. We have a lot of wands here. This would indicate fall time for me, usually, but this also can indicate very quick energy kind of happening. So we have 2 years. This could be a journey that you've been on for 2 years. Yeah, 1 month. This is very close by. This is what I mean. And so at the time I'm filming this, and it's a timeless reading, you know, that would put us at just before springtime in the Northern Hemisphere. But this feels like you're going to have this success and this victory starting in about a month. Some of you, again, are making a final call in a month. And that's going to really like 4 to 6 weeks from now, feels like you're going to see, because there's a lot of fast moving energy here. Wands move fast. You know, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces energy are all mutable. That's pretty quick. For some, end of June is significant. Specifically June 26th, 27th, 28th. Those could be birthdays. Those could be anniversaries. But yeah, this feels like, sorry, there's a clock here. And whenever I see the clock hands that get my attention, I always look. So the hands on this clock are between, we have one between 9 and 10, and the other one's between 2 and 3. So any of those numbers might be significant. The 9th, 10th, 2nd, 3rd, you know, February 9th, 10th, 3rd, you get the idea. But yeah, it feels like within a month, you're about to see some big shifts, big changes. This is going to start at more of a mental level, and then it's going to become very obvious and very apparent. So hope that helps. Good luck.